It's Monday, February 20th. I'm Brooks Peck from Great Tackle, and you're listening to the Goalmouth. On today's menu of bite-sized soccer news, scientific improbabilities of the FA Cup, Classico Nacional proves why you never go against superstition, Carlo Ancelotti gives Berliners the finger, a historic first in the Asian Champions League, and one of the game's greatest mysteries finally explained. Maybe. For the first time in 103 years, a non-league club, one that plays outside of English football's top four tiers, has reached the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Lincoln City beat Premier League side Burnley to achieve this incredible feat, and as if that wasn't enough, they could face another non-league club in the quarters if Sutton can beat Arsenal today. I did a whole post on whatahowler.com imparting everything you need to know about Lincoln City, from the story behind their supremely creepy crest to the fact that their manager and his assistant, who happens to be his brother, were PE teachers up until last summer. So check that out. And if Sutton can beat Arsenal, be sure to check out Arsenal Fan TV too. El Super Classico was played Saturday night, and Club America manager Ricardo Lavolpe taught us all a valuable lesson in what happens when you stray from your superstitions. You see, Lavolpe never shakes hands with opposing managers before a match. Not even Zidane when America played Real Madrid in the Club World Cup. I'm afraid we'll be cursed if I shake hands, he says. But on Saturday night, he did shake hands with Chivas manager Matias Almeida, and Lavolpe paid dearly for this. Chivas were awarded a penalty in the 30th minute and used it to score the only goal of the match. America then had a player sent off early in the second half, and in the 75th minute, Lavolpe himself was sent off for tripping a Chivas player in an inexplicable attempt to take the ball off him. Of course, if he didn't shake hands with Almeida before the match, America probably would have won 10-0. Lesson learned. Carlo Ancelotti gave Hertha Berlin fans the finger after Bayern snatched a 1-1 draw thanks to a Robert Lewandowski equalizer in the 6th minute of added time. This is tremendously out of character for the usually mild-mannered yet excitably eyebrowed Italian, but he later defended himself by saying that he was spat on by the home fans. If this is true, Hertha fans should be banned from the stadium for the rest of the season. You just don't spit at Carlo Ancelotti. The man's an international treasure. End of story. History will be made in the Asian Champions League this week when Eastern Sports Club manager Chan Yoon-ting will become the first woman to lead a men's team in a continental competition. Eastern won the Hong Kong Premier League last season under Chan, and now they'll face Big Phil Scolari and Guangzhou Evergrande on Wednesday. After seeing what Germany did to him in the last World Cup, how hard can it be, Chan didn't say when asked about the matchup, but she was probably thinking it. And speaking of Brazil in the World Cup, Ronaldo, the original Ronaldo, has finally explained his uniquely strange hairstyle at the 2002 World Cup, which Brazil won under Scolari. My groin was hurting, he recently told ESPN Brazil. I was only at 60%, so I shaved my head. Everybody was only talking about my injury. When I arrived in training with this haircut, everyone stopped talking about the injury. He's had 15 years to come up with this story, so I don't know if we should believe him. I would rather talk about a groin injury every day for the rest of my life than have that haircut. He had to have lost a bet to end up with that thing. Finally, it's time for another Goalmouth giveaway. This time, George has generously put up a subscription to Howler magazine as the prize. Once again, we'll give you a word a day throughout the week, and at the end of the week, you submit the resulting sentence for a chance to win. Today's word, Goalmouth. Again, today's word is Goalmouth. All one word. That'll do it for today. You can find more info on all of these stories by subscribing to our email newsletter. The link is in the show notes. I've been Brooks Peck. Darryl will be with you tomorrow. Same Goalmouth time, same Goalmouth place. I leave you now with today's Goalmouth top tip. Never shake hands with anyone ever, just to be safe.